Herta called Screwlam and I to... And now? I don't want her... Just in case, help me. It'll be easy. Just remember, my secret stays with you. Don't pry too much. All right, let's go.
I've been waiting for you. Oh, you're here too? Looks like you two have become quite friendly.
It's good to see you, sir. Affirmation. This reunion has happened earlier than my calculations predicted.
Though you weren't invited, I welcome you to remember this historical moment. How long has it been since 3 geniuses were in the same room together? And how long will we have to wait for it to happen again?
Affirmative. Discounting our discussions on the simulated universe, our interactions are scarce. I look...
Let me get straight to the point. I think it's time to find another partner for the simulated universe.
You wish to kick Steven out?
No, of course not. Steven doesn't want to get involved and voted to abstain. Oh, whatever. Look, I respect the way people want to live, but he doesn't have the chance to be involved in this
Question.
Yes, the reason for our gathering is no one can refuse the secret of the eons. Not even Xandar. We'll definitely get a response.
What if the responder is Polka Kakama?
That'd be great! Hey, Lord of Silence, are you listening? I'm member number 83, Herta, and I want to meet you. I believe you and I will have a lot to talk about.
It's unlikely we'll hear from Polka Kakamond. She's been off the grid for quite some time. Probability, member number 64, Dr. Primitive, may appear.
That's a hard pass. Given Dr. Primitive's shady research practices and his tussle... What about you, Ching-Chi?
Can we ask him to leave if we are to discuss this topic? The process will be long and boring. There's no need to take up other people's time.
Of course! You brought him in after all. It's up to you.
All right. Let me walk you out.
And...
Seems like a programming...
The simulated
I'm speaking nonsense again.
It's probably... I probably will.
All right, I agree.
Come along. I'll see you out. It appears I was overthinking things. Impulsive behavior is pretty characteristic of her after all. Thankfully, it was just a I see that you've recovered the life. I was simply being... There are some things that I must... The retrieval of my life forms is... Herta uses that... And now my... There's much you don't know about the space, but there is some... I'm giving you my access. Stay vigilant, assist. Remember, once you're back, come...
What would a sealed zone look like?
Buzz.
What's up with...
Buzz. High risk permission status. Buzz. Maintain. Welcome. Fry left fry. Welcome. Conclusion. Assessment. Suggestion.
Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself. Oh.
The kindling for the phase flame is the growth status of the they interestingly, they
Huh? What's that sound out there? This is the... It's just a...
I'm too much negative energy. Don't like negative energy. Why?
What's that noise? I need to find a plate.
Let's be impressive. Open sesame. I'm okay. Welcome, customers. Never seen perfect. Expand your thinking.
I have something for you.
Let's be friends. I don't have open sesame. Nap time.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much obliged.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a boy. Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about. Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Welcome, customers.
Open sesame.
Naughty child. 1,000 wonders to raise you. Fight as one.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about. This is pure genius in action.
I'm okay.
Impressive.
Let's be friends.
Barely felt it.
Expand your thinking.
That's better.
I have something for you.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Better late than never. Welcome, customers.
Open sesame.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Let's...
Never expand your thinking.
Naughty child.
Much obliged.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much obliged. Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I'm okay. Welcome, customers. 1,000 wonders to fight as one.
I don't have time for games. Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a boy.
I never imagined there'd be so many of them. You are here too? Seems like this is the other end of that one-way path.
The final days that I'm now certain life can exist in these life forms are... I'm starting to feel lost.
Are you telling me to keep going?
Life is countless and the patterns of all things. Ever since I was a child, I wish to discover... I thought of one life.
have something for you.
Can we talk? Let's... Not my lucky day.
Expand your thinking.
Nap time.
Sounds fitting. Stay here for a bit. Did something just...
Hidden room. Permissions. Select from this function.
Is this?
I thought of one life form that would and that is, I cannot comprehend scholars' view at first. However, of course, Hazeront. It is a logical bill, Herta, and I must hurry my work.
Permission grant. Select from the aliens. Man.
Seems...
Permission
That sound's coming from a...
Permission granted. Permission grant. Permission granted. Buzz. Permission Permission granted. Permission granted.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Let's be friends.
Never seen perfection, but expand your thinking.
Naughty child.
I have something for you.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much obliged.
Impressive. Almost. Open sesame. I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking.
Time for a shot.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
That's better.
Impressive. Open sesame. Watch it crumble. Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about. Never seen perfection before.
Perhaps you still... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Expand your thinking.
Naughty child.
Much obliged.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame.
Nap time.
I have something for you.
There's someone in the distance. Who is that?
Here, a genius move. And how will you counter it? Only an idiot would ask such a question. Just move this here. You look distressed. Something the matter? If that's the case, you better get thinking. Are you waiting for a sign? Have you if a question... Never mind. My goals, that's all you need. I can't stand. The real Ron Mays go.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action. Ha!
This is huge. The space station has an area this big? An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
Evils be gone.
Olá. Olá.
You've got a lot of nerve. All at once.
Bom.
The door to a whole new world.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Impressive. This is worth it.
Não.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Só vai ser robotizada. Agora voltou.
Open sesame.
Que preguiça.
Curiosity.
Fazendo isso.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. You won't get away.
Estou jogando Star Wars.
Never seen perfection before? Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Naughty child.
Almost.
É comparar aquela bosta.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Impressive. This is worth learning. Open sesame.
You'll destroy the space station.
Eu podia jogar aquele jogo.
I have something for you.
Expand your thinking.
Como é? Deixa eu perguntar. Ver qual é. Tem uma personagem nova que eu gostei muito da Tarança dela.
But I'm a...
E daí eu
Welcome,
falei
customers.
por que não.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits. Fight as one.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Time for an overhaul.
Let's be friends.
Never seen. Expand your thinking.
Falta quanto dias pra acabar o bônus da Carlota? 8 dias, mais ou menos?
Started.
É?
Really bold. I don't have time for games. Open sesame.
5 dias? Então, hoje vai resultar o que? Na sexta? Sexta-feira?
After 56 seconds, the creature was unable to sustain its own existence and vanished as if it had never been born. The threat is over. Time to get going.
Is it over? I need to get some answers out of Wrong May.
Sempre. Tem feito o que nos últimos dias? Tem feito o que nos últimos dias? Que isso? Tentativa de ser manifestante de hoje. Tá.
The meeting of geniuses is over. As for the future of the simulated universe, that conclusion isn't important. What's important is your task. You look upset, correct? I regret my actions. There's no defending what I've done. I made a clone, but it doesn't hold a candle to the Emanator. Exactly as predicted. Restrained by time and place.
Caramba,
Its code of life could only
se
be
as coisas
considered
que
an
tem nesse
incomplete
jogo
attempt.
tivessem no game, nossa.
I managed to replicate the moment it was. Like every living being, it inevitably faced its demise. However,
Não, seria
and it
melhor o
was a
game
minuscule
feito
step.
isso.
Just.
Você é louco, eles investiram tanto nesse jogo e o Genshin
I did say that if a danger
tipo,
proved too great for you, I
diferente, né?
would
Tem uma gameplay
personally
muito
step
boa.
in to confront
É
it.
daquele jeito.
I must admit, I'm not fond of scenarios where everything aligns perfectly with my expectation. That's where the joy lies. Even the most predictable storylines can have their pleasant surprises. I have to admit that I see a human emotions may be either there's still that being said, do you believe my actions were wrong? There's no need to do I see me respond. The effects of the anti-truth after all. Over time, if I do not want to seek, it won't take effect immediately. Perhaps you'll remember in that way. It will make our lives. Thank you. Screwlum will stay on the space station for a while longer. He and Herta still have problems they need to solve. As for me, I'm leaving soon and won't bother with goodbyes. Do you still remember the no man's land I mentioned? I miss member number. I hope I won't meet member number 4 Polka Kakamond. That would be quite troublesome. Who knows when the next gathering of geniuses will be? Do you have anything else you want to say to me? I find that difficult to answer. I thank you, Mr. Assistant. If fate allows, and though I suppose it wouldn't.
Uh, 2.1. Vai acabar o banner da Carlota, vai chegar outro banner e depois já é ela. Ela vai já chegar no primeiro banner do 2.1. Eu também, eu já parei, estou guardando tudo pra ela. Eu achava o Skipper foda demais. Ela é suporte e buffer, ela aumenta o dano crítico, dano e taxa. Ela é muito boa. Faz tudo isso e ainda cura, meu Deus, o boneco é perfeito. Uhum. Sim, eu acho ela linda.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
Sim, ela é muito linda, seu Deus. E ela tem um jeito, uma pegada meio divindade, né? Tipo, o jeito como ela olha, parece que ela é uma deusa. Nossa, ela tem uma pegada muito boa.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
Sim, sim, eu também acho. Penso do mesmo jeito.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
Ela é meta de todos os times. Uhum, sim, sim. É por isso que eu vou pegar ela pra minha Carlota. O time prêmio da Carlota é a Carlota, a Zeze e ela.
Heriter Newsflash. Good evening, Madame Herta fans. This is an urgent broadcast. The great Madame Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim responsibility. Many Heritors are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
A de verde? Ah, sei. Parece que ela bufa ataque quando luta, uma coisa assim. É, todos os stacks aí. Sim. Mas eu não gostei da aparência dela. Eu acho ela muito feia, muito zoada. Ah não, a vida é bem bonitinha perto dela. Tipo, ela lembra assim, é verdade, porque é verde. Mas a Narida é muito mais bonita. Se fosse a Narida, eu ia gostar. Uhum. Sim. Sim, ela não. É, a cura dela é boa. A cura dela é tipo a cura da Kiki na Ultimate, né? Você ulta e começa a bater com o personagem em campo, ela cura bastante.
Mr. Scrollum, this was a premeditated attack.
Conclusion. Their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need him.
Sei.
The last to lay eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was him.
And you are?
A minha base quando eu faço a skill intro dela tá dando 40 mil quando entra.
He's only just woken up. dazed. He may need a few pointers. Ah, we cross paths again. Do you...
Mr. Trailblazer.
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location. No, the attack
She received an invite.
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science consultant. It's delightfully amusing. I can't wait to witness firsthand how these geniuses from the so-called Super Smart Club squander the IPC's vast resources. However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder if someone leaked this information, and the attackers seized the opportunity. Herta's aloof response...
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild.
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an...
40 mil.
Excuse me.
Na entradinha dela.
Tell me, what were you doing the last time?
40k de dano só na skill intro.
Don't play the fool.
I think I want.
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. Let me describe it again in case you
Não,
forgot.
a minha em questão de talentos tá só em questão de cura que ela tá bem tá buildada. A skill intro acho que eu buildei um pouco e o set dela também é set pra cura. Questão de status tá uma bosta, mas como ela é cura,
This is what I recall
preciso
before
de
I met
vida,
Herta,
vida e
but
recarga nela.
I can't remember some of the let me try to
Maybe the Hinkle and...
Asta seems to have mentioned two names. Two researchers from the departments of ecology.
That was despicable. A curio? Oh, nowadays... Well, Adler would be of more... I must... People are... Never...
Adler... Right. Then I ran into Arlen.
Tem que ser recarga.
Adler was with him.
No 3. Pode ser recarga, pode ser vida, mas tem um dos que é 4, 3, 3, 1, 1, né? No 4 tem que ser bônus de cura, seja tá certo. Aí no 3 tem que ser recarga, aí no outro vida, aí embaixo vida e vida.
Calm down. Wait. So I'm the dog?
They seem to be.
Oh, really?
Um de recarga você deixa, depois você bota um de vida, entendeu? Porque a cura dela é baseada na vida dela. Sim.
Why are you looking for Adler? A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help. Careful. The fragment.
Let's be friends.
Não, eu troquei. Eu tava vendo uns vídeos. É um cara que tem tipo uma marretona na mão, sabe? Esse é melhor porque ataque.
Much obliged. You won't get away.
Isso, esse mesmo.
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking.
Então já perfeito.
Take a look.
Eu tô usando Só que tá o sinalzinho demais lá em cima, né? O sinalzinho verde de cura, né?
We're in trouble now.
I don't have time to stand your things. Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Barely felt it.
Not each.
então pode pôr, porque esse é melhor pra ela também. Tava vendo. O da tartaruga é a segunda melhor opção, mas o primeiro é esse. E esse aí é novo, né? Então. Por isso que na build dela no site tá a tartaruga, não foi atualizada ainda.
I think I...
So, that's all? Well, have you asked... Let's call
Não,
it...
só se os artefatos estiver upado. Sem ser upado, você não consegue fazer.
Let's go over it from the start.
Mas aproveita que tá tendo evento de dobrado dos Echo. Pra upar Echo, sabe? Então aproveita que tá dobrado, então dá pra fazer 3 vezes por dia.
How's it going? I see.
See?
Just... Some things had... Yes, people were just, however, rebuilding... Anyway,
tá ruim,
that's okay. Oh, by the way...
So I did... The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is. The other person
é porque o meu, eu guardei a minha tartaruga, só que a minha tartaruga tá boa, né? Eu só guardei justamente por causa disso. Mas se a sua não tiver, pode usar como
I need to remember who it is. The other person should be from the Department of Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything. Hey, it's all. Here's the.
Pode usar ele como
smalls. Here, did my memory.
Torce pra vir.
Now I remember.
Vir recarga. O meu eu não dei sorte não, eu vou ter que trocar o meu desse. Porque o meu não veio recarga. A minha tá com 210 de recarga. Só que eu quero mais. Eu quero ela bem constante porque...
I say. No need to, though. I see that I'm not.
However, don't get me wrong.
The Xianzhou species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler. The Xianzhou species.
Dependendo de como tiver, se vier mais um ataque no último, dá até pra pôr a menina de verde, porque a menina de verde escala com ataque.
I'm sorry.
Just as I thought.
I'm sorry. I see. There's only that mean the words they use.
Have you asked the Department of
Já foi o 5 status.
She's not.
Ok.
Have you asked the Department of Ecology head? She's not. She's... that's right! They're called... Let's call it a day.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That's most likely the truth. I need to go over it from the start.
Yeah.
Let me describe it again and send me a signal when you...
I think she mentioned... If only there were some hint.
Let me describe. Send me a signal when you... That's not the point anyway. Keep up the...
É porque segundo o
your
site...
stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are. So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray
E eu não
tell,
dei
can
uma sorte
substantiate this?
esses dias? Tinha me saído o espadão lá no banner padrão, né? O
Well,
espadão
if you
que eu
lace up
peguei
those
pro
boots and
Cautiaro.
start sprinting now,
Aí
you
eu dei
might just
7 tiros,
catch the
depois não
IPC
brilhou de
shuttle
novo.
and force.
Mr. Ratio.
Apologies, it's an
Aí eu peguei,
unfortunate
aí eu
habit.
peguei a manopla.
When one is immersed in
Aí
academia,
agora eu
it is
troquei e
also
coloquei a
the most
espadinha.
efficient method,
Que dá
judging
taxa
from my
crítica.
experience,
E quando
seeking
brilhar aí vai
answers
vir
with a
ela.
negative hypothesis in
O lado bom
mind
desse
is
jogo é que
still
arma você não
valid
perde.
research. If he is truly innocent. Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment. And Herta, I bake 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 and Herta's I doubt
personagem
bake and
principal desse
Herta,
jogo é
I
muito forte.
bake and Herta, I bake and Herta's collection. I based on your story.
If you knew her,
don't interrupt.
Ah, poder
Based on your
obscuro, né?
story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you.
I remember now.
Sei, é meio negro, né?
That's enough. And Herta, I based on your story, you met with Herta.
I remember now.
That's enough. Based on your story, you met with and the assignment. Herta, I and
Mas dá pra trocar. É só ir lá no nome e
assignment
colocar
involves a curio that
pro
doesn't
lado
even
que dá a
have a
opção
name.
de
Herta,
usar o que
based
você
on
quiser.
your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
I remember now.
That's enough pretending. Based on your story, you and the Herta's based on and Herta's collection. Based on
if you knew Herta,
Dá pra trocar, Quando você pegou o elemento, o jogo explicou. Talvez você não deva ter prestado atenção.
Sure. Say what you want to say.
Correct observation.
Herta's collection. An endless trove and the assignment. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out
the curio isn't the point.
I would imagine that.
Yes. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
Yes, I didn't get a direct answer.
However, so what's the story?
Conjecture.
Then you, however,
conjecture.
Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost.
I remember now.
That's enough pretend. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
I remember now.
That's enough pretend. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
I remember now.
That's enough pretend. Then you said you asked Asta.
Yes, I didn't get a direct answer.
Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
However,
she decided to. So what's the story? Then you. So what's the story?
Conjecture.
Then you said you asked. However, she.
Mr. Ratio, it's because.
I'm asking him. Your testimony went out the window.
Ela tem suporte.
She decided to hold her tongue until. So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is it
conjecture?
Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio. However, she decided to hold her tongue until now?
I remember now.
That's enough pretending. However, she decided. So what's the story?
Conjecture.
Then you said you asked. However, she decided to hold.
I remember now. Back then.
That's enough pretending. So, Then you said you. However, so what's the
conjecture?
Then you said. However, she decided to hold her tongue and.
I remember now.
That's enough pretending. However, she does. So what's the story?
Asta isn't trying to hide anything.
What could be more
I agreed for Mr. Ratio to become involved. It's okay.
So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
I remember now.
That's enough pretend. So what's the story?
Are you?
The space station has been very distrustful. Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion and cause
Oh. So they wouldn't be partial to any researchers'
Já depois eu te
disappearances, you
mando
say?
o link
Yes,
do
I've
site
heard the
que a gente tá
responsibility of
seguindo
sorting
antes de
out that
começar.
mess has been.
I remember now.
That's enough. Clearly, the cut. Correct. Researchers cut.
Correction.
Clear cut.
Correction.
Researchers disappear. Clearly cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
Correction.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon.
I remember now. Back then.
That's enough pretending. Researchers
Yes. I ran into Arlen when looking for Adler.
Adler?
A level 2 research.
Well, did he?
Adler seemed to have an idea at the time.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility.
I remember now.
That's enough. Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility. Clearly, though, it bears
no connection. I disagree. There should be a.
Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked. Cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
Doubt me all you like. I'm just an outsider who got unexpectedly dragged into this mess. You and I are no different. We both stumbled into this, but you decided.
Oh? You're. Cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
I remember now.
That's enough pretend. Cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making. Clearly, though, it bears no. Researchers' disappearances, you say? Clearly, the cut the.
Correction.
Researchers' disappearances. Clearly, though, it cut the act.
Correction. There may be a correlation.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Clearly, though, cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
I remember now.
That's enough. Cut the.
Correction.
Researchers' disappearances. Clearly, though, cut the act.
Correction. There may.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
Não sei, porque eu não mexi nela. Eu não mexi nela ainda. Tô pensando em mexer, mas mais pra frente. Não quero gastar recurso à toa agora. Tá?
Cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
I remember now.
That's enough. Cut. Cut.
Correction. There may.
Researchers. Cut the.
Correction.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
No. If I recall correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. Don't know the location.
She did say that.
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered the space station's...
Huh. But...
That's what's so odd about this. May not be direct, then there's ample evidence.
If these two incidents were
We'll see in the main control.
Ele gosta de conversa chata.
Heritor Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast. News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses.
Ah, não, eu tô dizendo a história, não fala fundo não.
Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
This is...
a declaration.
A
group of the fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy.
Japella Brotherhood.
On the Stellaron.
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power has grown by the day ever since. Would you believe it would be merely a coincidence? Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion, that video.
The destruction of trust.
I'm afraid more than trust will be destroyed here. You need to start acting now if you want to survive. You have a superior strategy? Pray tell, do we...
If we did that, we...
Need something?
Quase pegando o rank 32,
Not good.
A list of the missing researchers.
Sure, but this...
A list of them... Take it. I don't know.
Vamos lá, ambos. Deixa eu lavar a mão. Chique Bengala. Kid do Bengalão. Ai.
What else do you need me to do?
Take me to the one.
I didn't really notice, but it's been a few system hours, and the last time I saw him was in the master controls.
Lead the way. You said Adler was on the verge of a discovery, yet couldn't confer his knowledge. Intriguing and frustrating, to say the least. If his disappearance is also related to the case here, then maybe he really did stumble upon something.
True. We need to investigate this.
Foi isso, rapaz.
Jerk! 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 Fine! Disappear! I don't ever want to see your face again! Oh, it's you. It's Adler. Adler disappeared. He's been acting really... He doesn't even answer.
What did he talk about?
He kept saying...
Phrase.
Who said I want it? But if you want to find... I don't know exactly...
Não sei.
So the researchers... I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It's time to go back and...
Oi? Não entendi. Repete. Repite. Essa só vai ficar cortando. Repite. Ele reseta? Não, não tem nada a ver. O mochileiro é um mochileiro. Nada a ver. O pitch de arma é um, o pitch de personagem é outro. Depois que vem um dourado, você fala? Ah, não, sim, sim, é a mesma coisa. É um gato, né? Sim, sim.
Welcome, customers.
Sim, perguntou? Não, né? Não, nem
Can we talk? I'm okay.
Uns 40 com 10 tiros. No de arma, você fala. Ah, no de personagem.
We were supposed to attack yesterday.
Mas o limitado ou... No limitado ou no padrão?
Open sesame. A thousand wonders to raise your spirits. Fight as one.
É, no meu limitado eu devo estar com uns 40 tiros
Just
também.
in time.
Eu tentei ver se vinha ser um da Carlota, mas foi só fogo no rabo. Mas aí eu parei pra menina.
That's better.
Curiosity, endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
A Carlota é um boneco muito...
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Não, eu também vou na short.